How to map user flows with wireframing in Adobe UI/UX. Are you curious about how to effectively map user flows with wireframing in Adobe User Interface and User Experience? Let's break down the steps to help you create a seamless experience for your users. First, mapping user flows means visualizing the steps a user takes to complete tasks on an app or website. This process is essential for understanding how users interact with your design. Start by sketching out your ideas on paper or using a digital sketching app. This initial brainstorming phase allows you to explore different user journeys without getting stuck on details. Once you have a clear idea of the user flow, it's time to move into Adobe Experience Design. This tool is perfect for creating and sharing interactive user experiences. Begin by creating artboards in Adobe Experience Design for each screen or step in your user flow. Each artboard represents a different part of the user journey. When designing your wireframes, focus on low-fidelity elements. Use simple shapes like rectangles for buttons and lines for text blocks. This approach keeps your attention on the layout and functionality rather than intricate designs. For instance, you might use circles for logos and squares for images. Next, connect your artboards to simulate user navigation. Adobe Experience Design allows you to create interactive links between screens. Define triggers like taps or swipes to show how users will move through your app or website. This interactive prototype is a great way to visualize the user experience and can be shared with others for feedback. Make sure your user flow is organized logically. Each artboard should connect clearly to the next, avoiding any disconnected screens. Adobe Experience Design supports multiple user flows within a single document. This feature is helpful if you want to create alternative paths or scenarios for your users. To streamline your workflow, consider importing assets from other Adobe applications like Adobe Photoshop or Adobe Illustrator. You can also use plugins to automate repetitive tasks. This integration helps maintain consistency in your design and speeds up the wireframing process. In summary, mapping user flows with wireframing in Adobe User Interface and User Experience involves sketching initial ideas, creating artboards for each step, designing low-fidelity wireframes, linking artboards for navigation, and testing prototypes for feedback. By mastering these steps in Adobe Experience Design, you can create clear user flows that guide users effectively through your digital product.